was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Somebody's coming. Oh my god.
Good
That
evening,
was
Alan.
creepy.
Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
I don't trust him.
Is for patients.
I mean,
Most of them
he
aren't
punched
here
him.
right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
This thing wants you to believe you're crazy.
He's the crazy one. He's subjecting you and like controlling you technically. He's kidnapped you.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Except that the other stuff is probably the reality, and this is the conceived mind dream. I don't believe you, Doc.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
There's a thermos up there.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
You know, not for nothing, that whole conversation reminded me of the last Matrix movie that came out.
Isn't that funny when you think about it?
I'm a real
You're right.
bad dream, mister. You should be
That whole thing about, I know you're getting lost working in your imagination and, you went through this horrible trauma of either losing someone or killing yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yep.
you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Even the way Alan was talking, in his mind to himself, the same way Neil would.
Ew.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
I'll get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Dude.
kidding.
Like, it's called the trash and he's like right there. Damn. I mean,
He couldn't help these people. It makes him think he could help Alan.
can I just defiantly wander off?
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Oh, did you already?
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago.
What the
Dr.
hell?
Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Yeah? That's some creepy shit.
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
I mean, I have to say it looked really good, but it's because of the Hellmouth Lake.
Yeah. That's what's so scary about this place. There's some really powerful dark shit at the lengths of which it's capable of doing things is kind of really trippy.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
A typewriter. There are people that don't even know what a typewriter is.
What do you mean, like in here? No? I don't want to type anything right now. Yeah, no, I don't really. Voluntary my ass. I don't know how come I don't remember any of that process then? Like, that's not realistic.
rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
Look, it's Night
And
Springs.
these two are the Andersons.
Yeah, they have their own game. They're playing it right now.
Tour. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Is that the guy who thought he was Thor? I think it might be.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Yeah, because crazy can't mess with crazy.
They gave us the first page of the manuscript for this episode.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words. My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
we have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Interesting.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
We had parties party there, man. You should go there and have a party.
That
I think we're good.
through the app through the window hit that a hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
Damn it, it's like they came in and out of making sense.
I'm tired.
That sucks. You guys
So
seem to have be onto something about this whole thing for a while there, you know.
What's messed up is that they remember all their memories, but when they start turking crazy, it's when they sound the most sane because of everything that's happening. They don't have dementia, they can just really see what's going on.
I see manuscript pages in places that we can't access.
Then we must find a way to break into them.
It's staff only, so they're gonna be anal about it, right? Am I allowed to leave? No? Why not?
Because you're a patient here, and they hold your patients, and you can't leave there without them.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'm right
I'll
here.
do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Those stairs? So I'll just go this way instead?
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
Alright. Wait.
Because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now
Hartman
it's
wanted
about
me to
mullets.
write.
And when
I
it's in
knew I
slow
couldn't,
motion,
but
they
I
call
figured
it
I should just
mullet
play along for
time
now.
because the
It was the only
numbers
thing I
came
could
back
do
from
with Nurse
marketing
Birch
that the
watching me
mullet
like a
time
hawk.
is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
Wow, that is a great story.
That is pretty fucking scary. All those pills he takes and he's still alive?
He should be a writer. Write all that shit down. Yeah, you people are insane. Do you have anything else to say, man, who's somehow painting a terrified Alan Wake? Like, this can't be a real place. You're not fooling me with your illusions.
That's because you're drugged up and in the Matrix.
You're definitely drugged up. There's no question about that. Like, holy shit, are you drugged up?
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
But if you stop writing, we probably cease to exist. And you stay stuck at the bottom of the fucking lake. So that is a dilemma. And here is that
It's a shiny coffee.
Is that what we were missing?
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
This place is super creepy. You come here for your mental health? I don't see how you'd be able to fix it here.
Yeah, this place would just drive me crazy and make me more scared of things.
And that's the reason I know that this is some sort of an illusion, because I'm like a freaking celebrity. You think this is where they would put you for mental health? No, I'm not going in there. We're going.
Not only that, but if I have a mental health problem, I'm certainly not going to the clinic that's near the Hellmouth Lake.
Well, that's the whole point, though. It's only the Hellmouth in his mind, according to this place. But
yeah, well, the Hellmouth thing was happening before I got here, so.
Yeah, but that's what he's trying to say. Everything, episode 1, 2, and 3, according to this doctor, was just a psychotic episode you had while being in a rubber room.
Yeah, I still don't believe him.
No, trust me, I don't believe him either.
You know what? I'm sorry, Alan. I was critical of you when you called him a pompous ass about his picture. He is a pompous ass, and he's lying to you.
Yeah. The giveaway to me is the fact that if you were wealthy, if you were a famous writer, this would be a better place, you know?
Yeah, everything's too dingy. It's like the woods, literally.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Yeah, be cool.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer? Here's a friendly poke from me, old wench.
Yeah, some sort of... Nothing else is unlocked. You know what I'd like? A gun. Nothing gun related is happening, but I just like having a gun. That's like a comfort blanket.
I mean, yeah, I could see wanting a gun in this place.
Oh, wait.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Investigate racket. We will. But that page wasn't there before, you know. Anyway, looks like it's clear up here now, right? Can I try the generator again? Because light really is one of my favorite things.
I mean, if you could press it, it would be green and red, you know.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
The
backstage is all yours, Tom. Seize your destiny.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Time to pay the piper.
Could we go in here? No, we can't go to that staff room. Could we go anywhere else? No. Just Hartman's office is what this unlocks? Okay. Just making sure. We are greedy after all.
Yeah, we want all your stuff. We want every page. We want every coffee.
It's what keeps us alive.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording. Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Oh, see, he does have all that guy's creepy paintings in here.
So it's the shadow people he's drawn.
Killer crows.
Dark woman. Who even knows what the hell we're looking at here? Was there anything with that map, that Bright Falls map? The part outlined in red is over by Cauldron Lake, right? I mean, it's all outlined. I see it in the center there. Yeah, I don't know.
And it says wash on it.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman Hartman had been playing me all along.
Let's say that he has, though. Like, how did he... Like, there's just so many questions with that.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Is that how you want to play it? Really? Okay, that's how we'll
Barry?
play it. Ow! About time.
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no. The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Yeah, especially being that she was possessed and that probably wasn't really her.
Well, not like he knows that. I'd be pretty pissed at Rose, too.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Ridiculous.
We need a flashlight.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Oh, wow, they take out the lamps. That sucks. Can I take a lamp? Can I borrow? No?
No, because it needs to stay plugged in.
How the fuck do I get light? Is there something upstairs?
Yeah, see, now it's green, you can hit it. See?
Come on!
See how much smaller that icon was to hit.
Hey, what's up, Godfather? I am the one playing. Do I have to restart it?
You might.
How are you doing? Is that it? Is that as good as we're gonna get? It seems like it.
I don't know, the thing is glowing green again.
It's so dark. Can I get out, please?
Let us out! We don't want to be in here.
I'm getting wrecked by these things.
Oh my god, flares. This guy was talking about his hunting trophy. Where's his rifles? We need a gun. Oh, you have a gun, right? You have the flash.
Yeah, I just don't have a flashlight. Where am I supposed to go from here?
I don't know.
So disorienting. What the hell hit me?
The darkness.
We're definitely missing something. And we can't go through here, right? So what's this? And that hurts us.
Can you shoot that?
Shoot what?
The thing that hurt you, can you like shoot it with a flare?
Maybe. Maybe I could shoot this thing with a flare.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, well, nothing happened. Yeah, there you go.
That was our only flare too. What if we would have screwed that up?
Then you'd be screwed.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Can't go. What the hell? A regular gun doesn't seem to do anything. See, I don't get it. Do I have to get it to bust this door? Is that what it is?
Maybe.
That didn't help for shit. That
Yeah, you're
sucks.
out.
Help! I'm here!
Well, give me a minute, Barry. I just got clobbered by a fucking hamster ball.
A giant metal hamster ball at that.
Barry, give me a minute. Really. You can. You totally can, dude. Like,
Oh yeah, what's flashing on the steps over there?
where?
Maybe it's just the lighting.
We know where you are, Barry. You're making me nervous.
Yeah, see, I thought I saw something flashing.
Like, you gotta give me some time, Barry. There's a lot of pressure.
And we have to get all our coffee and papers.
Batteries.
Flashlight would be nice.
Whew. What a crazy house that was, right? Literally.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Oh, thank you, Barry.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, trust us, we know we were in there. You were in there for a little while, too.
Yeah, the house doesn't like that we're leaving, apparently.
Yeah, it's throwing a temper tantrum.
Whew.
Oh, great, a maze.
That's such...
You know what, help me, Barry, if you stood on top of the truck and waved your arm so I'd have an idea of which direction I should be going.
Shit.
You came from that direction.
I know. I'm just looking around. I was looking at what that pile of stuff was. Hedge maze is not a fun place to be. Don't trust ML. Yeah, we gathered that. We're not really trusting much of anything happening at this point.
Yeah, we're pretty much confident not trusting anything at this point.
I hear something. Oh, wait.
There's a page on a rock.
Wait.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-side stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
There was this other page that was unread for some reason.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
I came from this way, right?
Yeah.
Right, that's where the don't trust ammo thing is. Just wanted to look again.
Yes, no problem, man. This is a confusing little area.
Trying not to get flanked. That sucks.
That's bullshit.
Where the fuck are we?
I don't know. But it looks like you're going in the right direction.
Yeah, that's a dead end. That leads out. So we know how to get out now. Are there any other pages or thermist or anything in here? Want to make sure one last time. No, I think we're good. We're as thorough as we can be in a fucking hedge maze.
Yeah, I think you're good, man.
Oh, light is so nice. the end of him. Now it looks like we murdered the doctor too.
And we took his coffee. Go around the cabana.
Round the cabana.
Hey, don't go around the cabana. What's that? Turn around. That's something low. Turn around a little bit more.
Where?
It could be the light. Just walk over here. Just make sure.
Yeah. Can't hear you.
It was just a thunder. I just want to make sure you didn't miss anything.
Okay. Yeah, these areas are designed to play tricks on you. Everything is designed to play tricks on you.
Oh, he has a shotgun.
Already a page missing somewhere in that mess.
Knew that Wake was smarter than him.
But you don't always get them in order.
Wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
I love how the big lumberjack guy is like faster than all of them. Every time.
Yeah, he has great cardio.
Like, that's horrifying. There's a page. Or is it just sliding? It's a page.
The one I thought we were missing. They're coming out of order.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Ammo made Tom do it. Damn it. There's markings over here. What is it trying to tell us?
Over there.
Thank you.
Supplies. Thank you so much. We need them.
Make sure everything's nice and loaded up and ready.
Coffee. And more goodies. Yeah.
What's that on the other side? Like, why can't I touch it? I guess there was nothing. Okay.
Isn't that the way you came from?
I'm just making sure there's no more thermoses or transcripts anywhere. Don't worry, but we'll be there, Barry.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
like... We're getting out of here. It's a miracle.
See, there, did what I said. Turn them headlights on, man.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I can't blame him.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out! Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
You have the gun and the flashlight.
Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
We'll try our best.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
What? Yeah, they are messing with us. Trying to figure out if there's any thermos or transcript pages out here in this wide area. Which I think I see one up ahead. Gotta watch our backs though. No, it's a light though. That'll definitely help.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
They have us out here weaponless, of course. Because why not? Stupid. Love how we're out here freely looking for collectibles in the middle of literal terror. It's time to push along, guys. But I see one over here, right? I got sharp eyes. Oh,
yeah,
this is gonna
copy.
suck. Ouch.
What a jerk.
Oh, come the fuck on. Literally poltergeising the shit out of us, right?
With such accuracy.
Yeah. I guess that's the poltergeising, right?
I mean, they know what their target is.
Did we leave anything back there? I don't know where it left us off after that. I don't think so. We will stay in the light for a little while here. hard to get all these collectibles and make it safely out of here. You know? Like this stuff literally chases you.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Okay. Has to be a way to power that.
Yeah, steps there. Ooh, my page.
I hope. Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest. There'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Nice.
There was nothing on that tree over there.
Where?
That cut down tree right there.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh, I'm an idiot. They caught me coming back through there. They use every trick in the book on you, huh?
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
I have a flashlight at least that was in here.
All right.
There's nothing that we can do.
Ooh, it's a generator.
Are you kidding me?
You jerks are gonna pay for that.
With no gun. Sorry, motherfuckers. Not happening. No resources out here, that's for damn sure. They made it their life mission for us to get nothing. You know? Batteries, that's about it.
Driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Heavy duty flashlight. Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I didn't leave anything, right? Okay. At least we got a heavy duty flashlight. It's better than nothing, you know? Like, this is a huge upgrade.
Was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
The hell was that?
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
What was that on the floor?
I think that's a trap.
Yeah, watch out for those. Those suck.
those are traps.
I forgot all about this.
Yeah, the woods are fun.
Ooh, flares, yeah.
They are laid out across that road. This is fucking crazy. Wow.
Yes,
Someone
definitely
had left a
inside.
gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm. The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
How the hell would we get that? Is there a way upstairs?
Yeah, just keep going. To the back of the building.
I guess it would be this. Nope, can't grab it. Oh, there we
Right
go.
there.
Make sure nobody's trying to flank me. Oh, wow, trap right here, not even in the woods. Keep it classy, guys. It really feels like the woods can swallow you up in this.
And then I guess they got the desired effect.
You are an asshole.
Yeah, and it's unfair that we don't have an axe.
Look at this guy.
Right? He's just sitting there hiding. A little bush creeper.
Traps, traps.
So, like, dodge this around all these traps.
Are you fucking kidding me? They're so fast, you know?
Well, yeah, because you're trying to dodge their axe when they're throwing it at you, and as it's the axe is in the air going at you, they're coming toward you as well.
We don't have enough ammo to stay out here. Time to run. How come the traps don't stop them?
Because they're both tangible
Really?
and
I knocked all that
intangible.
shit. Get away from me. Had to purge that nonsense. Did we leave anything? Lose anything? Besides traps? Look at these guys, they're just waiting.
Hey, look, he's back, guys.
Wow, they are not playing around here. Those woods are fucking dangerous.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you?
The front door was locked.
I'm sorry!
Is there anything else I could take? I hardly have any weapons. Oh god.
Coffee.
Shotgun ammo, there we go.
Make sure you're loaded.
It is. Is this a door? It is, but it's locked. Alright, let's head up. Barry! The hell happened to you?
You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him.
That sucks.
What's wrong with him? It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. Where the best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Excuse me, that may be my crap that was written. How dare you?
I mean, your crap killed his friend Danny. You know, he has the right to be upset about that.
Investigate the cabin. What else would there be to investigate?
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape.
Good idea.
I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Oh, bye, Danny.
Oh, Danny boy.
Okay, we are done in here. No? Get me the fuck out of here.
You still can't go in that back door.
I could climb out through the broken window. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Sounds like that's a good idea.
Ooh, can you go in the basement? There's arrows.
Uh-oh. This is good.
This is what that locked door was.
What the? Jeez.
It's a deer. Remember Deer Fest?
Was there an upstairs to that basement by any chance?
Yeah, you were in it.
No, I just mean like did these steps lead to a different path? No, it's still locked on that side. Okay. Alright. What's that wooden area over there? Gotta check everything. It's how we survive. They want to try to scare us out of checking everything and being curious, and that's not gonna work.
There's nothing on the porch there.
No, it's bare.
Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Yeah, is that coffee?
Mm-hmm. That it was. We know we have to make a right here, but what happens if we just keep going?
You should look around, yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's a Jeep. Could switch cars if we need to.
Yeah, maybe the spirits won't recognize. I'm just kidding, they don't care. Yeah, supply box.
I really felt like I heard something.
Like breathing, right?
And movement. That's probably our own breathing, but it was the movement I heard that threw me off. Why can't I?
Yeah, those look like brighter lights.
Is that gonna whip around and take us where we're supposed to be? It's not even easy to tell. But we're stopping everywhere along the way. Trying to scare us out of investigating? Hell no. Everything's loaded. Good. We think we've been up here before, but no, we're not switching to the hunting rifle.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give them a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Yeah, if you see something, say something.
Might not help though, but do it anyway. Probably won't help.
I mean, it probably won't. But the effort's appreciated.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm stuck on a log. I didn't even see it.
Or neither did I.
Now before we go, I just want to circle back for a minute. I can't go too far from the car here because of obvious reasons. You know? Seems like the moment I go too far, they know. This is where we were last time, and we parked on the road. So we won't park on the road. Oh, but it's gonna be hard to get the car, and I see. We'll get it as close as possible. How's that for close? Should have got out to the passenger side, Alan. See, we outsmarted them. You were waiting for us to get far from the car, and it never happened. I'll drive this shit into cabins if I need to.
Don't you wish you had the option to leave the headlights on? Like when you got out of the vehicle?
Yeah, that would be cool. The fuck was that?
All hell breaking loose.
Wow. You guys are not fucking around. Oh. Wow, they are practically invincible until you purge them of the darkness.
Truck don't have no brights on it? All vehicles have brights.
You're great, man. You are great.
Yeah, eat that bumper.
This is some crazy shit. Is there no way in there? It looks like they're basically saying, get out of this shit.
Alright, you had enough time in your vehicle. Time to walk it.
They're like, you had enough fun. Party's over now, though.
Alright, run that vehicle.
Jeez. Oh, that's a nice ambush. Anybody else behind me? Really, that's amazing. Do I want to drop through there? I mean, it might actually be the only way. Sure looks to be that way.
That appears to be the right call.
No. No. We were in that cabin, right?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Oh, wait.
Maybe not.
It's so disorienting that it's hard to tell, but it's always good to check. The only mistake you can make in this game is not checking. It is so fucking dangerous out here. What am I looking at? What is that?
Well, I mean, it looks like a stage to watch a game. Like, you know, the seating area. There's coffee on one of those.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
Oh, I read that part in the book.
God damn.
Hell yeah. Rock on.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off!
No shit.
The fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around?
Oh shit. There, get those lights back on.
You had one job.
Like, I don't get a moment to breathe, do I? I'm trying. This is rough. Thank you. Whew.
Yeah, that was fucking cool.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Right, those brothers had their own little Woodstock thing going on.
No, I'm sticking to the lantern. Whew, that was brutal. What's that? Is it just light? No, it's not just light.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Up the ladder, clearly where we have to go. We got anything else going on in this wonderful area? No? Nope. We're pretty well equipped though.
Turn around.
Mm-hmm.
There's a plank right there, and then you can jump up, I guess.
Okay.
I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
That's a horrible way to learn about Ozzy.
Oh, Night Springs. Man, brings back memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
Wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Is that everything on the first floor? It appears to be.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back. The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Holy shit. Those guys with speed and all that other shit.
What a pain in the ass. Very stressful.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
God, you're so confident, Barry.
Yeah, very. Have some chill because this is rough. Can't go through here, right? No. This is one of those spots where you were just fucking surrounded and dead to rights. It's all about positioning.
More of you?
What happens if they try to come through here where this electrical thing is? Does it do anything to them? No? It does do something. Would you look at that? Just gonna wait in the light out. Maybe that's for the best. Or Barry, why they call him out. Come on, Barry, let's get in there.
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
You mean like, oh, I see a ladder somewhere. Is that a ladder somewhere? Oh wait,
There's a door right there, yeah.
anything down here before we go up those steps? No.
Be careful, Al!
Oh bro, I am trying, man. You don't have no idea.
There's stuff on that barrel right there. Ammo.
Shotgun ammo is so important to me. I'm glad that they're giving us a lot of it.
I'm good.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're good. Heavy duty lantern.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
I'm full on batteries.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Yeah, we're good on all of that. Just make sure everything's nice and loaded. I'm not falling for no tricks. Jesus. Can I get anything from in here? That hit me anyway? Come on, fuck off. Oh, the timing of that sucks. Okay. Be cool, man. Anything else around here for me before I deal with you? Because I'm being extra cautious today. Ooh. Sheesh. You guys are a-holes.
They're pains in the asses. Like jerks.
We just got to keep ourselves stocked in these kind of situations. They're doing their best to try to psychologically and physically wear us down. How do we open the silo door for Barry? Hang in there, Barry. We're trying, man. But we literally don't know what the fuck we're doing. That's the only problem. Can we crouch through there? No?
There wasn't a generator in that shed there?
No, maybe in this one? No? Oh, we can climb up though. What's up, Forsaken? He said confirmed. Alan Wake has bad knees. Which sucks because he's gonna have to drop down right now. How you doing, man?
How you doing, man? Hope your evening's going well.
Good to see you. Played Alan Wake before for a second? I'm assuming you have. Silo keys, yes. That means that they're gonna be all over us probably when we leave here. Years ago, this is like one of my favorite games. So I love that there's a remaster. And in a few days, Alan Wake 2 comes out.
Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Where do we go to open the silo door? Is that this? It is. Before we do, I'm just gonna look on for any other stuff because. Bro, relax, Barry, relax. It's been really rough.
Come on, Al, open the door already. Seriously, I don't like it in here.
Hey, let's go, man.
We will. What did you have going on in here, Barry? Nothing.
I mean, this is where you were the first.
That's true.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there.
Don't say that.
Crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Before we go in, let's have a look around, Barry. I mean, from what I can see, we're clear. Alright. We're gonna head on in, Bear. Anything on the porch?
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
You don't say.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Barry, move. Wow. 2 coffee thermos in the same zone, right?
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
Old gods know the truth.
Those guys sound awesome.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just...
That's moonshine, baby.
I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice? Alice!
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. We'll know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my armor a long time ago. She looks so old.
I'd woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Great. Nightingale. Wow. Brutal stuff.
Yeah, action-packed and eventful.
That was one hell of a story. I love the way this unfolds. It's so brilliantly written. Like I've said, easily the best thriller horror game of all time. At least in my opinion. Trumping everything. We are at the halfway point of 8 episodes. And then of course after that is Alan Wake American Nightmare. So we still have a lot of Alan Wake content before later this week when we hit part 2. What a ride. That being said, folks, we are wrapping up here. We will be revisiting this, of course, this week, part of our Halloween experience, and we will catch you on the next one. For myself, Ric Dara, for Stasis Dreams, this has been Talk Brunch. And on that note, we're out of here.
Good night, good morning. I'll see you guys later.
Shut it down.
Them both to silence deep beneath the lake.
just a dream, one mystery remains, for it is set on moonless nights.